Hey Mike, this is Tim with Guard Digital Marketing. So I appreciate you taking time out of your day to talk to one of my team members about getting this video out to you. Hopefully you should have a few tips here to improve some of your online presence and traffic here as a company. As you can see here, I do have the website, your guys' website pulled up here. Now, I always like to kind of start out on a Google search page here, kind of go over a few things. One being what I've typed in here to this Google search page here is roofing Naperville, Illinois. So right where you guys are located at. Obviously, I'm sure you service some different areas. Now, for the sake of the video, I'm going to stick it here since this is where your office is at. So there's going to be a bunch of different variations of this phrase here, and we want to be able to rank for as many of them as possible on this first page. As we know, about 75 to 80% of people are going to stick on this first page when choosing a company. So that's why it's so crucial to be able to rank here and capitalize on as many people searching for a company for a service that we provide in that area that we do it in as possible. Now, that being said, there's going to be a few ways to be able to rank for a first page. One being through this ads section. Now, I personally wouldn't do ads unless I was needing customers right here, right now to survive. That would be the only way that I would do it. Main reason is about 80% of people instantly disregard any ads they see on a Google page, mostly because of the credibility reasons with them. Most people are going to choose companies that show up organically just because they seem more credible. So how do we rank organically? Well, you can do it two separate ways. One through a Google business profile that you can create and verify, fill out 100%, start getting great reviews on it, everything like that. Or you can actually rank your website. Now, ranking a website and a Google business profile is fairly similar. They take a lot of the same things, creating it and optimizing it out using the correct keywords that people are going to search for, so on and so forth. The only difference is your Google business profile, you're only going to be able to rank it for the area that it is located in. So since you guys have the office within Naperville and that's where your Google business profile would be located at, that's going to be the only town that you can actually rank within this top 3. Now, your website, though, you can rank for as many places around the Chicagoland area that you may please. So with that being said, I went ahead and I'm going to pull up Naperville Roofing and Construction as the top competitor when it comes to their website. So we can just take a look at a few things and might see what they're doing over on their end. But back to your website real quick. Overall, I'm going to look at some of the ways it looks and things of that nature. But it's a good looking website. It doesn't run bad. It's not laggy or glitchy. And really, it's not going to instantly shoo anybody away from looking at their website once they enter it. Other than that, too, it's not going to shoo Google away from that aspect either. Now, I would probably get some what we would consider call to action buttons, a call us now, things of that nature. That creates higher conversion rates on a website. Also, I always am going to look at content, especially when it comes to a homepage here of a website. Now, content is any of the stuff I can highlight like that. Now, Google typically wants to see 1,500 to 2,000 words of content alone just on the home page. Now, what that allows you to do is, and this is a rule of thumb for the rest of the website, is for every 150 to 200 words of content, you should be able to input one of these buyer intent keywords that I'm talking about in that Google search page so that, again, people can find you and you can capitalize on them and turn them into paying customers. So it does look like we're going to be slightly light when it comes to content. Now, that can vary depending on the location you're in, the amount of keywords, and what your top competitors are doing. Because you do want to kind of emulate your top competitors as Google has already set the bar as these are the guys, these are the go-to guys. So we want to be able to emulate them some as they're doing something right on their end. Now, if we come over to Naperville's website here, we can see a few call to action buttons, right? Request a quote. They also have a live chat. I'm not super huge on those, but these good, again, call to action buttons are super nice to have as, again, they increase conversion rates. But if we scroll real quick, we can see how much content they have on this home page, especially this section here. So they're well within that 1,500 to 2,000 words of content. So we're probably going to want to be within that range too. Just obviously, if they're ranking number 1 here, then they're doing something right when it comes to their homepage and really the rest of the website. You can always start implementing a blog too, as if you can be the top dog when it comes to everything roofing in Naperville, Google's going to really want to rank you as they see you as not only providing great services, but you're a one-stop shop for everything knowledge-wise when it comes to roofing. So a potential client can go in there, not only get services from you, but get any questions answered before they even reach out to you. Now, I went ahead and I threw your guys' websites here. Yours, Mike West Construction, and then Naperville Roofing and Construction, their website too, into this paid program I use called Aris. So it gives me great little comparisons here, and we can really see some overall performance of a website too. Now, these first two ratings here, or numbers here, are actually ratings for strength and trust for your website through Google. Now, they're rated out of 100, but really once you get into 30s and 40s, we know you have a pretty powerful website at that point. Now, we can tell practically no power or trust has been built with Google as of yet, just because we don't have that many backlinks coming from referring domains yet either. Now, backlink is any clickable text linking one website to another, and that's through a referring domain. So we want to make sure we're building out high quality backlinks that come from authoritative referring domains. So in return, once we achieve and are granted those, that we build credibility, strength, and trust with Google, and our rankings will skyrocket. Now, you are also only indexing for 10 keywords within your website. That's bringing you about 0 traffic per month, right, on average. So if we go ahead and look at your keywords, and again, you should probably have closer to at least 50, maybe even 100 keywords within your website. So we can see what you're actually are even able to rank for when it comes to a Google search. Obviously, your name, you Mike West, you M West Construction. Here's a first good one, Naperville Roofing and Construction. That gets 80 searches per month. But you can see you're on that 5th or 6th page of Google, so nobody's going to be able to find you. Siding repair Naperville is a keyword that gets 30 searches. Again, 6th or 7th page now. Home contractor Naperville, 200 searches, well within that 10th page of Google. So again, if you're this far back to, nobody's really going to scroll that far, and we're going to get no eyes to that website. So we got to figure out something to do there. Now, if we come over to Naperville Roofing and Construction, you can see their power and trust ratings. They've started to build some out, not super high still. So not a hard competitor to beat out right off the bat either. They are indexing for quite a few keywords, as that blog's helping them out quite a bit. But they are, in return, pushing over 250 traffic to their website every month. So if we do look at their keywords real quick, we can see what they're actually ranking for as well, if it wants to bring me there. Okay. So you can see these keywords that we consider buyer intent. This is the exact one I have typed into Google. This is actually on the lower volume, but they are positioned 2. So they're, as we saw, they're getting about 14 traffic per month because of that. And you can see all the different variations too, like roofing company Naperville, roofer in Naperville, 250 searches. They're position 10, so right on the cusp of that first page, but they're still getting 6 traffic. And you can even see up here, Naperville Roofing, 250 searches per month on average. They're getting 35 traffic because they're position 2. So they're getting all this buyer intent traffic to their website, and I'm almost guaranteeing they're converting, especially with how this is set up, these good call to action buttons, so on and so forth. They're going to be turning over great amounts of leads to their website at that point. Now, I feel like I'm probably running a little bit long, so I'll cut it here. There's definitely some information that you can use to your advantage here, Mike. So if you feel like you need to reach out to me, I'll be open to any questions or concerns you may have. And if you need me to elaborate on anything too, please feel free to reach out to me, whether it's a phone call, email, or text. Other than that, though, if you've gotten this far in the video, I appreciate you taking time out of your busy day to watch it. And then have a great day, and hope to hear from you soon.